think that's working then. Are we up then? People say hello if you're here. I'm very good at this and I definitely know if it's actually working. Hi. Hear the audio at all? Because it seems really quiet to me. I'm not sure if that's just nothing happening. Okay, it looks like they're all up to me, but I can't tell if the audio is actually working. I think it's out for some reason. Yeah, I think the audio is not working in the game for some reason. It should be working. Don't know why it wouldn't be. Yeah, it's saying it's not picking up anything. Let me play with this quickly. Got me now? No, audio is still not working for some reason. Well, I'm not hearing it on my end either for some reason. I don't know what's going on. What are you even doing, thing? Trying to like... Come on, run. There we go. You guys got it now? Gotta move something over so I can see it quick. There we go. Good. That was dumb. I have no idea why it wasn't working. All I did was just close the game and start it again, and it came back on. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, nothing I can do about it.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians
When I
to
was
defend ourselves.
writing this, I actually made
It
Cailan
is
look
not a
better
full
than the game
notion.
does.
Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to get the shades. Is me talking going to bother you too much with the door open? Okay. Have a sleep, huh? Okay. Huh? I think they're both out here, yeah. Sorry, Leia was just going to bed, so.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon,
He sounds so
signaling my men
frustrated.
to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty,
You
you
mean
should
the one
consider
that
the
the
possibility of the
player character's
Archdemon
in?
appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
That definitely wasn't ominous at all. It's okay, he's a good guy. We don't have to worry about it.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs two Grey Wardens
he has a
standing
really
up
good
there
foreshadowing
holding the
voice.
torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
This armor that the player character is in is something you get special for doing like a side thing they have. Like, I think you have to complete it on hard or something, and then you get it in your box. It's kind of overpowered for at least the early game, so. Ah, shit, I don't know. I don't care. Eh. I can tell what I'm doing. I'm good. He's not still here. Pretty sure I messed that up. Oh well.
I shall do it.
Note. Part of the experience is me being bad at the game and not remembering what I'm doing.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
BioWare games aren't really that confusing. You don't get to run away, dude. There's a whole army behind you.
Archers! Hounds!
Puppy, no! Puppies die.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
The theme song, which I definitely have memorized.
You will fall.
help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
What have these guys even got? Those not skills, powers I want. Psst. Doesn't have a heal. Why do your spells suck? The game is mage and his spells just suck. Heroes getting me mad.
Very well. I shall do it. No! As you say.
You smell great. Is that death you're wearing? It really suits you.
Alistair and his silly shit says.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs
Personally, I think I
Loghain to charge.
nailed Alistair when I was writing that one scene as trying to be funny but not being very good at it. Like, that's Alistair's thing.
It is begun.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
In the way.
The Darkspawn have sensed us!
Heck, not ready for him. Look at this guy.
It is begun.
And now I have this guy.
Okay, go with you now.
It's personally my favorite fanfic I've done.
Done.
I keep meaning to get back to it, but I...
As you say.
No.
No concern for your own.
Haha. What's that guy getting in? Okay.
On it.
Too many people packed in here to properly maneuver. If I remember correctly, in
It is begun.
By God's Forsaken, the next chapter is actually finished. I just never got around to posting it because there's like a couple thousand words at the end that I decided I wasn't going to do, and I was going to cut the chapter earlier. And I was going to give myself a day to let it sit and come back, and I just never got back to it. Oh, hi, boy. I have a cat now. Boy. Although, hey, maybe playing this... No, sweetie, no. Boy is sniffing at the microphone. You can sit. No playing with the microphone. Okay? The boy cannot play video games. He does not have thumbs. I do like how they have like fog things that come by, because you know when there's like rain, when there's wind, and sometimes the rain will come in like sheets, and they kind of simulated that effect with the fog, which is neat. I mean, it's not great, but it's an old game, so I think it did pretty well.
Look there. Cunning trap. I shall do it.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's pretty impressive design in some ways. It's just, you know, old. Ow, mage, leave me alone. do have color too, like legally, I mean. Yeah, they did pretty good with the combat animations, but still.
Come, let us end this!
Oh, the lighting. I can read it, the text is small.
It shall be done.
I do have some serious mods going on here
Very
with
well.
reshading and the lighting in particular has been messed with. So that's not vanilla. There's still some, like the red and the blue contrast is something that's in the original game, but it's been messed with.
Very well.
The vanilla game doesn't look great, but it only takes a few filters over it to make it look pretty good, so it's just, you know, a little bit old.
It shall be done.
Guys, why you got a crowd in the doorway? Mage. Can I slip in a... We kind of have grenades though. What? Oh, I didn't see the archers coming in from that one.
Now we do battle! We've done.
See, the problem with having an explosion spell is that this game, the magic is friendly fire. So if you do an explosion spell like that, you're gonna knock over all of your own people too.
Nothing like a brush
As
with
you
death
say.
to make you not like death much.
Penalty cutting, not a big deal.
Very well. As you say.
Come on, people's health come back. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because some of the magic that I have this is actually really cool, but then you hit yourselves with them. It's annoying. While I'm mostly managing to not die, I did just lose house strength. In case you guys were under the mistaken impression that I'm good at video games.
It shall be done.
No, there is not a vanilla way to reduce friendly fire whatsoever. There are mods out there, but I don't think I have any of them on.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, at least in the second and third game, there isn't the friendly fire issue with magic, but the magic is also less cool, unfortunately.
Very well.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Rogue in the second game is pretty good class, but I actually prefer playing mage in almost everything. I don't in this one so much because there's too much stuff to manage. It can be kind of a pain.
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Personally, I don't like it in games where I'm not allowed to jump. I feel really constrained, which is a really minor thing to be concerned about, but yeah.
Shall be
At least that already.
It shall be done.
Away with you!
I shall do it.
Cats are fighting. Swap powers. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. I think I played like one of the Fatal games for like a half hour before I'm like, no, nope, never mind.
As you say.
Guys. Oh boy, that is still a microphone.
There's so many!
As you wish.
That's good. Jeez, this guy's getting slammed by these archers. Your spells still suck. Why your spells suck?
I shall do it. shall be.
Don't give them the advantage!
And we all lived. Yay.
As you say. I shall do it.
I like barely use Boss and Kodor. Like, I'm aware they exist. I just I tend to play rather simple brute force and stuff because I'm just I don't like having too many things to keep track of at once, so I just try to keep it simple.
I shall do it.
In the second Knights of the Old Republic game, there's a point where you get like that lightning storm ability, I think it is, where you can just take out entire groups of people out at a time. It's on Onderon during the big ending battle there, where you can get the lightning storm force power by that point, and if you've balance your stats correctly, you can just like single cast and just wipe out entire groups, which is just, you know, completely unfair, but like I give a shit about it being unfair. Sweetie, no. Alana's complaining.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Very well.
Sweetie, no. For some reason, archers just really like to hit this guy.
Right.
They've begun.
I think we've done.
Alana, no. Oh. Do level up, stupid. No! Sweetie, no. No. Alana's trying to get into stuff that she shouldn't. Sweetie, sweetie, no, stop it. She can't get up there because, the thing that she's trying to poke around is where Leia keeps the, fake... is where she keeps the fake wedding ring to stop people from flirting with her at work, so... Well, yes, it's an important item, but also it's not good for a kitten to swallow that. Because it is small enough for her to swallow.
But over there, and release the hound!
Come, let us end this!
I shall do it.
Good doggy.
Away with you! Let's fight now.
Alana once had to have a surgery because she had swallowed hair ties and they were like blocking her stomach.
It shall be done. Very well.
My inventory is so full. The danger loops. When Alana was a kitten, like her favorite toy was a hair tie. We just like snap them out and send them across the room, and she just like chase after him and pick him up and bring him back. Because Alana will play fetch. That's just the thing she'll do. Because she thinks she's a dog, apparently.
Done.
Good puppies. That went well. Thank you, puppies.
I shall do it. As you say. I shall do it.
All the shit, but my inventory's full. If I can't, like, you know, leave stuff, you must loot everything.
It shall be done. It is begun.
On it.
Watch out!
Where are you guys going? Attacking the puppies?
Now we do battle!
I think we work well together.
I keep forgetting that this skill just goes whichever way I'm facing and doesn't actually aim to who my target is. So like almost every time I've used it, I've missed. My inventory's full of crap. except then sometimes it has to not auto aim on you.
I shall...
Okay, how did it get up here? That's the only question I have. Like, it's too big to fit through the door. So how did it get here? Nothing could know. No.
Get off! That's where. I'm so concerned for your.
Unfortunately, Alistair just died, so I'm pretty sure I'm screwed.
Your own existence?
Very well.
Come, let us end this! Watch out!
It shall be done.
I will not fail. Damn you!
Stay alive, mage. Stay alive. Oh, I think I did it. Haha. I
Beacon's over
lived.
here. We've surely missed the signal.
I shall do it.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It shall be done.
Okay, before I trigger the cutscene, I'm going to go pee quick. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hi. Fortunately, got that spironolactone needed.
It is begun.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Definitely not the bad guy. Don't worry about it.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
So Kalen's not completely useless. Goodbye, Kalen. Climbing up the thing.
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those
Bothers
he
me when you just
abandoned
swoop
were
in and save the
massacred.
perfect last moment.
Your friend, he is not taking it well.
There's a lot of contrived, silly stuff in BioWare games that people just pass over because the writing is marginally better than, like, you know, most video games, but...
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I will stay and make something to eat.
As you say.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
She got in through the window, like the same window that the ogre got through. Is that what I'm saying?
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother,
I stand by
we'd be dead on top of that
marginally
tower.
better.
Do
I
not
think
talk about me
most
as if
people
I am
over
not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you?
Characterize
you never told us your name.
BioWare writing
Names
as
are
being
pretty,
much better
but
than it
useless.
actually is. Like, it's
The Chastened
really not that
folk
good.
call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth?
It's good enough to be interesting.
From the
but
legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. Kaelin already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time. The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if
not
he
really
would be
murder,
the
it's
first king
treason.
to gain his throne that
I
way.
realize that's a
Grow up, boy.
weird
If Al
thing.
Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course, the treaties. Grey Wardens can demand
So not only
aid
did
from
she swoop in and
dwarves,
save us,
elves,
but she also
mages, and
swooped in
other
and saved us and
places.
brought the
They're
trees out,
obligated to
too.
help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Has her funny cackle she has to do every once in a while.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand?
Fine,
I give you
I
that
guess I can
which
save the
value
world.
above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
All new quests. Oh. Equipment. I should probably have things for you. Chanter's Foot, you can have that. Business is here, you can have that. That'll do.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Just, you know, accusing him of treason in
Everything
public.
I
No
have
big deal.
done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Kitten, belly rubs. Hey, it is puppy.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
What magic? Your spells kind of suck too.
Don't give them the advantage! Against on!
This guy hits fucking hard. This isn't good.
I see. Very
Made it.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy. Me? I don't want a dog. I can barely take care of myself.
So
Well, at least he's
many
self-aware about
comments
it.
come to mind, I cannot even begin to choose.
At any rate, he must remember you helping him back at Ostagar. You're imprinted. Lucky you.
He has a concussion, but it's Alistair, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's fine. Well, of course, she's not covered in blood. She's further away from the fighting, so it doesn't splatter on her.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
It's pretty shitty rules.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
I shall do it.
Come, let us end this!
As you
Oh, Alistair's stunned.
I shall be done.
Alistair died again.
Have you been concerned for your...
Another battle, I see.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Right. I guess so. I'm sorry. I'm not going down without a fight.
Very well.
Oh, this should be good. No order shall be given.
I think we work well together.
There's another corpse down here. You're in the way, doggy. Come on.
I shall do it.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. I can give you directions, if you like. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Just, you know, have to have that cutscene to explain the plot. Chicken! I cannot pick up chicken, apparently. Unfortunately. I can talk.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Inventory full. I need to go down to camp. I should have done that first. Got too much shit.
It is begun.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, hey, hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
This is actually the first Dragon Age, not the second one. It's DAO, Dragon Age Origin, and 2 because this is the second stream I'm doing. Where's the shop?
They will take your children! The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
It's not
Please,
really
you're scaring the
possible
children.
to follow a similar path as I do in the fic because I do a whole bunch of things in the fic that aren't even possible in the game, so that's not possible to follow the path I do in the fic.
Do not see the vile blackness that fills her? Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! The evil shall descend upon us! Your king is dead!
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Get it.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most
Just,
of
you
your
know,
wares from
profit
these
mongering
very
in a
people
crisis.
last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Well, I won't stand for thievery, especially not at the demand of some shrewish priest.
Then go, and may you get all you deserve.
I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker, help us all.
But I wanted to sell a bunch of my shit. Unfortunately, he was an asshole and I had to chase him off. Another freaking bot jumping in. Kill this guy quick.
I shall do it.
Inventory full, I think there's a quest in here.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
It's like, oh, so this lord is ill with something, so clearly what we have to do is search for the ashes of fucking fantasy Jesus to sprinkle them on him to heal him. Fucking dumb.
Good luck to you. And to you, Alistair. I hope to one day see you again.
And you, Sir Donald.
Ah, it is good to see you again. Allow me to mark my place in my book. Now then, what can I do for you? What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Let those who cry out from the shadows come.
Just bothers me because they have these legends about
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How would we know?
And then shall the chant of light.
It shall be done.
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light.
I can't quite see what you're saying there, Lyra. There's a heart on the thing over your word right there. Are you saying which origin this was doing?
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those
Air,
who
what
have
are you doing
sinned
mentioning
be
spiders to me?
forgiven.
You know I'm phobic,
And when
right?
the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication.
Very well.
I went with the
Black City in heaven.
City Elf origin
And
this
then
time.
shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of
I
light.
don't remember if I had a particular reason for it, if I just seemed like the one that would be fun. Then this City Elf origin is relatively short, so.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
The mage origin is pretty long, and the it's the Dwarven Noble one, I think, is long. I think the Dwarven Commoner one is a little shorter, but
So how is it that Terran Loghain survived when even a Grey War...
well, I mean, her mother is fucking Flemeth. I mean, when you want to talk about her,
Well,
like, that's just fascinating.
Look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble.
These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right. Let's make this quick.
We must not exhaust our supply.
Very well.
Try not to look too
Don't die, Alistair.
competent. It's embarrassing.
One, we surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
Oh, fine.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
the
apologize for
mage origin is
interfering,
really long and
but I
complicated.
couldn't
I can
just sit
understand
by
not
and not
getting through that
help.
one. I would advise either doing the human noble origin or the city elf origin. Those are both pretty straightforward.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce
Sinner.
myself.
Priestess
I am
robe covered in
Liliana,
blood.
one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. The Maker told me to.
This is where I back away slowly.
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed.
Well, it's priestessy. It's got this sunburst stuff that's got going on.
Want to make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Well, those boys were trouble themselves, to tell the truth.
Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Luck speed your way.
I was hoping that was a shopkeeper guy.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Was I still don't have food to sell?
Favorite companions in DAO? Probably Liliana, I guess. Picking favorite companions in BioWare games is kind of difficult to me because a lot of them are like pretty thin. They don't tend to be very complicated characters in my personal, extremely biased opinion. If you think these robes are too sexy, like you should look at some of the stuff on the wiki. There's like some weird veil bikini thing. It's dumb. Like some of the art makes it look much worse. Inventory management, blah blah. Yeah, well, see, that's why I have to do 1 million words of character development, because the ones that they have written aren't very good, so I have to do it myself. I know that's not just me making excuses for me being a horrible wordy bitch. Like that's just not me. I don't have a problem. I can be very picky reading things by other people, to the point that I have a lot of trouble enjoying fanfiction at all because I just am way too picky. So, not very often. Yeah, well, I've ruined several fandoms for myself, so that's only fair. That'll do.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I am considering doing some of those book review things, like the ones like going on the suggestions people have, but I may have difficulty getting through some of the stuff because I'm super picky, but you know, I will look at them.
Very well.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to
Of
everyone
course,
in
if
the
I
town.
find the
How are we supposed to
whatever
know where the
thing it is I'm
Ernest
supposed to be
Sacred Ashes is?
reviewing frustrating enough, chances are I might just read part of it and then like do the review of however far I got and explain why I didn't like it and why I stopped. I am not a very confident person, okay?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
Well, those are side quests for like crafting things. I don't really have the skills.
That would be great, thanks.
So I'm just not gonna bother. And by the time I can level up to get the skills for them, like this town's going to be destroyed anyway. So there's not really any point in picking him up. And for less reviews, more venting publicly, like it's not like they were going to be super professional, well-structured reviews or anything. It was just going to be with some notes I had gone up and like reading off of them randomly and ranting into a web camera. So you know, it wasn't going to be some super professional thing anyway. So.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
That just, passive aggression there.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Oh, kitten. Please don't flop over my keyboard.
It is begun.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Cailan, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Enemies are...
On it!
Watch out! Don't give them the advantage! No match! Very well.
oops. I wasn't paying attention to let someone die.
I hate wipe them out! Away!
I mean, it's Alistair too, so who gives a shit, right?
As you say.
Cunning, dexterity. Cunning. Alana is one of our cats. She was all doing like a sleepy flop stretch like all over my keyboard. When I'm on the computer, Alana likes to sit next to me in hope that I'll like be reminded to feed her. Put weapons away.
I am ready.
Very well.
Holy crap, Alistair, why are you dying again?
Very well. It is begun.
Alistair, you keep getting your ass kicked. What the hell's this about?
I shall do it.
Let's make this quick!
Have you no concern for your own existence?
I don't know why he keeps dropping so quickly.
No quarter shall be given.
It shall be done.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Alistair just being fucking useless. No.
I'll do it.
Psychotic combat. Ah, for fuck's sake. There we go, thank you. Oh, I get a specialization now. It's 4 injuries he's got here.
I shall do it.
Away with you!
As you say.
Damn you! I want it! I can't go on like this! You cannot win!
I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence? Best be wary.
Right then.
Oh, goodbye, Alistair. Alistair dropping again. Yep, there he goes.
I will not fail.
Very well.
Die again, Alistair. No, they can just keep accumulating injuries forever. Doesn't do anything.
Be careful! Oh! Now we go down! Off me and you shall pay! Fear me! Begin the onslaught. Try not to look too confident.
As you say.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Careful!
Very well.
Just many injuries. Someone's talking on the... Using all the injury kits to fix him up would be a pain, but I can just jump out to camp and he'll instantly heal.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Because Alistair keeps dying, I have to go to camp. Blah blah blah. Alana's just sitting here doing a loaf. Bear's attack.
Someone help us!
God has sensed us!
No, why are you attacking me? Guys, why are you so useless?
Okay.
Down. For fuck's sake.
Away with you! Have you no concern for your own I am your
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Random blood mage? Is this another cutscene? Archdemon
dreams,
nightmares. What fun.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Enchantment. Don't have you yet.
I could get used to this, you know.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy, Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am
kind of
carrying on
things
while
to
you
deal
have
with.
a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time.
Boy, no.
But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Sure, it's definitely that he would want his word carried through on, not that you want something from him.
My family, well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Boy.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment!
It is very cute how very excited he always is about enchantment.
What do you wish of me?
Looks like we've been going on for long enough that my game is starting to be unhappy. We've also been going on for long enough that my eyes are starting to not cooperate with me, and also the cats want food. So I think I should call it for now. The things they do with Sandal is kind of interesting, but like they leave it as a big open question mark. Although I am pretty sure what's going on with him doesn't come up until the third game. But I am going to bail now. Kittens need being taken care of. No, sweetie, no, come back. Alana's making trouble. Well, see you guys later.